Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning in for a brand new video review, and today I will be reviewing the rubber baby Otachi from NECA Toys. So all you NECA and Pacific Rim fans and collectors know that NECA released the Mama Kaiju, Otachi, and with it came our little baby Otachi, right here. Remember this guy? Let me get focused on him. You're the center of attention. Come on, get focused. There we go. And NECA decided to come out with a larger version of said baby Otachi I don't know why. To be honest, I'm actually not sure why. I would think because baby Otachi was popular, you know, we all wanted a larger figure, and even though it's not technically to scale with the other 7-inch figures, I thought it was pretty damn cool, and having a bigger figure or a bigger version of baby Otachi to have the more detail and just something extra to have in your collection, I thought that was really cool, so I jumped on it when I ordered the Horizon Brave, and this is how it came. So let's take a closer look at this packaging. As you can see, it's just a card back with the bubble wrap around the baby Otachi. Standing it up, we see rubber baby Otachi over there. We kind of see the water background and Pacific Rim at the top and Kaiju at the top right. I do kind of wish we had an actual, I don't know, some kind of bubble box packaging, whatnot. I mean, not that I keep all of them, but I don't know. I guess this is kind of unique and cool. And on the back, let me try to get that into the view. We have a picture of baby Otachi as well as the deluxe Otachi at the bottom. And at the top, we also see Cat 4, so we do still have the category of this Kaiju, even though it's a baby. So let's open him up, or open her up, and take a closer look at rubber Otachi. Here we have baby Otachi open up out of his or her packaging. Not sure what we will identify the baby as, because I know Mama Otachi, and actually I think all the Kaiju are technically female, but we won't get into that debate right now. But, you know, as you can see, I have the original baby Otachi next to the new rubber baby Otachi, and bringing in Cherno Alpha to get a size comparison of them. You know, I'm actually not quite sure. Now that I look at, you know, the size of this Jaeger and the Kaiju, it may be more scale, or more to scale, or more accurate in size with the new rubber Otachi. I'm not quite sure. Because in the film, you know, he is pretty big. The baby Otachi is pretty big, and considering how big regular or Mama Otachi is compared to the Jaegers, I would assume the rubber Otachi is more in size or more in scale, or it could be too big for all I know, and the original one could be too small. But you know what? Who cares? This is a pretty damn cool figure, or a pretty, you know, cool, whatever you want to call it, to have for your collection. Look at that face. Is that not a face a mother could love? So, taking a closer look at this figure, it is pretty large compared to the baby Otachi. You know, he can kind of just stand right on top of his head right there. The whole thing is rubber. You know, it's kind of, I guess you can kind of squeeze out the air, but it's not like a chew toy for dogs that, you know, it's going to be hollow. You do actually feel it is full all throughout the figure. You can feel all the scales and texture, so NECA didn't skimp on that. And everything is rubber, so it's not going to have any sharp points or sharp horns anywhere. Everything is pretty fragile. You know, we can see the wings almost there, you know, growing on it. Looking in the mouth right there, we do have, you can see the tongue getting ready for the acid spit. The mouth is open. I do kind of wish they had some articulation on this. I don't know if they would have been able to add it for a full rubber figure. But I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to actually be able to move it around. But being rubber, you know, it does kind of stay if you do leave it in one position. So be careful not to rip it or anything like that. And we do have the umbilical cord that is on the figure. As we saw in the film, you know, it did get choked up by it trying to catch, why am I forgetting his name? Hellboy. I'll call him Hellboy for now. So I completely blanked out, I'm blanking out on his name from the film, Ron Perlman's character. But you know, this rubber Otachi is pretty damn cool. I'm really happy to have it. The paint and the detail in it is really cool. You can see all the horns and the tail. I guess the skin or the gills, whatever you want to call these. The mouth being the bright neon in there. The eyes, the same exact eyes, same exact nose, everything is the same. You can see all the little details in it there. And you know, we have everything is the same. They didn't skimp on anything. It's the exact mold or design from the film. You can see the blue dots lining up along the back, and when you run your finger across, it does have the texture as well. And we have the beautiful, you know, the dark, almost like the burgundy or brownish red underbelly here and throughout the bottom and side of the arms. And the top is more of a grayish blue tone with the more sky blue polka dots running along the back. So, you know, not much more to say about this figure. Just very simple, very straightforward. There's no articulation to cover about it. It's a really cool figure for Pacific Rim fans. I'm sure if you're not a fan of it, you won't really understand it or want it. Or, you know, if you want to collect all the figures. Or I'm sure if Sideshow was it that does all the statues, if they come out with an Otachi, you know, you can add this to the statue or anything. But I guess that's about it for this review, everyone. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it influences you to buy it, or, you know, gives you a better perspective on this figure. Stay tuned. I will have some more NECA and McFarlane and other pieces coming up to review. So be sure to subscribe and like and follow my pages, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you very much.